Hello everyone, it's Enigma here. Now, in my, in the video where I announced that there was going to be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, I said that I would be starting a series, today, but I changed my mind. That's going to be postponed until next week because this Nintendo Direct has just been on my mind, like, this Nintendo Direct has never left my mind ever since I found out about it. Like, we only have to wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big day when Nintendo reveals whatever they were going to reveal. It's going to be so exciting, and I can't wait to find out what's going to be in this Direct. However, I decided to do a little Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Direct predictions discussion because, like, when I do these prediction discussions, like, normally I don't really take that much time editing this video. They're pretty simple discussion videos, so yeah, I'm not going to do any fancy editing with this video. I'm just going to talk about some things I want to see from this Nintendo Direct, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with a lot of things I'm going to say here, and, you know, I'm only talking about things that seem kind of reasonable. I'm not going to talk about something that's, like, that seems very impossible. I'm limiting it to things that I feel like could actually be shown off here. So, I think, there's a lot, I have a lot of ideas that they could show off here. There's so much they could do. But the thing is that Sakurai is so unpredictable. Even though I'm doing a prediction video, probably none of this is probably going to be shown off tomorrow. He's probably not going to show off any of this, and he's probably going to show off something completely different than this. And before I start the predictions, actually, there's something I will say is that at E3, the Direct is mostly about just the characters. Like, they were mostly showing off the characters for the game. However, in this Direct, I feel like they're mostly going to focus on modes and the stages. I don't think they're going to show off the characters that much in this Direct. However, this might lead into my first prediction, is that I think there's going to be at least one newcomer. I mean, they cannot have a Smash Bros. Focus Direct without at least showcasing at least one newcomer. Like, there's never been a single Nintendo Direct that focuses on Smash Brothers there's never been a Nintendo Direct where they haven't shown off one character for Smash. Like, even when they revealed Smash Brothers for the Switch, they showed off the Inklings. Like, I think, now, obviously you guys should know that my dream character for the game is Crash Bandicoot. I love Crash. I love his games, and I would absolutely adore him being in this game. But for who I think will be revealed, I don't think Crash will be revealed, but for who I think will be revealed, I think that it's either two characters, King K. Rool or Geno. I think one of those two characters will be revealed tomorrow, and what makes me think that is because those two characters have something very in common in the Smash series. Those two characters have a lot of pros for them being in the game. Like, they have, like, almost the same amount of pros. Like, both of them have Mii Fighter outfits. I'm pretty sure Sakurai wants both of them, because obviously if they're Mii Fighter outfits, obviously Sakurai probably wants them. Like, probably those two characters are probably at the back of his head for the development of this game. So I think one of those two characters could potentially be in this game. And those two characters are just heavily requested, and I would not be surprised at all, especially K. Rool, if they both place high on the ballot. Obviously, K. Rool has had to be at the top. There was a lot of K. Rool fan support back in the ballot days. A lot of people wanted K. Rool, and I feel like I think it would make sense for a lot of people to request Geno as well. And, you know, obviously those two characters are Mii Fighter outfits, so honestly, I feel like that's gotta mean something. And now, here's a theory for Geno being in this game, because Geno was revealed as a Mii Fighter outfit on December 2015. And development for Smash Ultimate started in December 2015. Ironic, right? They started at, like, the same time, and the Mii Fighter outfit came out at the same time Smash Ultimate's development started. Like, that seems a little suspicious to me, and I don't feel like a lot of people are pointing that out. And K. Rool's gonna be in it, okay? Don't freak out, you know, for you K. Rool fans, you guys do not need to freak out. For people that are lunging for K. Rool, people that want K. Rool, you guys don't need to be afraid. K. Rool's gonna be in this game without a doubt. I have no doubt in my mind K. Rool will be a character. And yeah, sure, I want Crash, but if these two characters got in, I would be just as happy, because these two characters are actually pretty high up there on my character wish list. I would actually love to see both of them, and it would make me pretty happy to see both of them. And I think those two characters are probably the most likely to be shown off tomorrow. Just because of everything we've been hearing with the rumors, and just because of how much Sakurai just wants these two characters in, you know, it would make a lot of sense. As far as Echo Fighters go, I think the one Echo Fighter that will be revealed will be an Echo Fighter for Villager, and that will be Isabelle. I think Isabelle, because we've been hearing her in a lot of rumors lately, she's been heavily rumored to be in this game. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was popular, but I've heard some people say that she would be a unique character. But honestly, I just don't see that. I just see her being an Echo Fighter. I don't know what else she would do that's different than Villager. I really have no idea. Isabelle, and besides, I don't really think Isabelle is that. Like, personally, I could honestly care less if Isabelle gets in this game. Only because I'm not the hugest fan of Animal Crossing. And, you know, honestly, I feel like Villager's fine enough. But, I mean, if Isabelle got in, I wouldn't be, like, mad or anything, because I think she's most likely as an Echo Fighter, but I just wouldn't really care for her that much. And I feel like she would fit best as an Echo Fighter, honestly. So, yeah, those are my newcomer predictions. I think that we could get 2 newcomers and 1 Echo Fighter. Yes, this seems like a lot. Now, I know I keep talking about the newcomers, but there's one thing I have to point out. Now, I remember that Sakurai said not to expect too many new characters. I get that. But this is Sakurai we're talking about. For all we know, he could be trolling us. And honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I think Sakurai is trolling us. Yes, he's doing a lot for this game. Yes, he made every single veteran return in this game, which is a huge goal. Like, that's a really huge goal, and he accomplished it. I still think, come on. Because what gives this away is that at E3, he literally stated that this is supposed to be the ultimate crossover game ever. There's gotta be more newcomers than just, like, I don't know, like 5. There's gotta be, like, the normal amount of newcomers in a Smash game is, like, 10 or something. Unless you count DLC, then that would probably be, like, 15 newcomers. But for the base roster, there's always, like, I don't know, around 10 newcomers. I think there's gonna be just that amount of newcomers in this game. Because Sakurai's a huge troll, and I just don't see Sakurai just adding 5 newcomers. That just doesn't seem like that doesn't seem like a Sakurai-ish thing to do. Sakurai just always goes the extra mile, and I could definitely see him adding more newcomers than he said. I think we're honestly gonna get the normal amount of newcomers we normally do. I think he's just doing that to retain hype. You know, he's just making sure that we get hyped for the next newcomers. I honestly don't think we're just gonna get, like, 5 newcomers. I don't get it. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't think Sakurai would do that. If he did end up doing that, I wouldn't be too disappointed, because we're getting a lot as it is, but I just don't think he's just gonna have 5 newcomers. And probably, like, I don't know, like 2 of them being Echo Fighters. Like, no. It doesn't seem like anything Sakurai would do. So anyways, let's finally go on to my second prediction. I had a lot to say for newcomers, but let's go on to my second thing. It's a tag team mode, and I think it's perfect for this game because this game is obviously going to be releasing on the Nintendo Switch, and they could literally call this the Switch mode. Like, they could switch out characters, like, For all of you who know the atrocity that Smash Tour was, you guys should know at least what the tag team mode is like. And for those who played Project M, it's like if you choose like one character, you can swap out with a different character, and it could really work, because if you want to like play as a bunch of characters, like if you want to main a bunch of characters, go right ahead. Like, I don't know, like I really want to try out Ridley, but at the same time I also want to like try out like Luigi, and I also want to try out Inklings. I could just switch them out and play as, you know, those characters. It would be as simple as that. And I think it would be really perfect for this game, you know, because it would. And another thing that makes me feel like this actually could be a thing is that I feel like Sakurai is really trying to listen to the fans this time and making sure that this is like the best Smash game possible. He's really trying to make this game as perfect as possible. And it's really working, by the way. But anyways, because what makes me feel like he's actually listening to the fans is because he's adding a lot of things that fans wanted. You know, people have wanted stage hazard toggles, and he has it. You know, people have wanted battlefield forms of stages. He has it. People have wanted every single veteran to return in a Smash game. He's got it. He's giving us a lot of things that we want. I mean, everyone and their grandmas wanted Ridley in Smash since the 64 days, and boom, he finally has got it. He's no longer big. Anything can happen with Sakurai, and I feel if he is willing to do all those things, especially adding Ridley, he'll most certainly add a tag team mode. Because, like, he's been doing a lot of things that fans want, and this is definitely a thing that fans want. I think this could be a thing, and I would actually really love this to be a mode. So yeah, tag team mode is definitely my second prediction, but on to my third prediction. People are not going to be too upset about this next prediction, because I don't know a single person who liked this mode. It is Smash Tour. I did not really like Smash Tour that much, because, like, if there was one thing that the Wii U version, like the Wii U Smash game, like, was lacking in, it was the lack of modes. And the modes that they did had were either mediocre, okay, or just not that good. And Smash Tour would belong in the category of not that good. Smash Tour was kind of terrible in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. It just did not feel like Smash Brothers. To me, it was kind of boring, not really that interesting, and honestly, they should have just had Smash Run in the Wii U version as well, because I absolutely loved Smash Run. That's one of the main reasons why I still play my 3DS version from time to time, is because of Smash Run. I just love that mode so much. And it was kind of disappointing when that mode is not in the Wii U version. I think that they should honestly remove Smash Tour, and they should add Smash Run. However, the only way I could honestly see Smash Run returning is if Customs return, and I just don't think Customs are returning. But who knows, they might have a Smash Run mode, and they might have Customs just exclusive to that mode, but no other mode any other time. Like, yeah, I think they could make it work. Who knows? Who knows what Sakurai will do, but I think that, for the next, like, they need to remove Smash Tour and just give us Smash Run. And if they do add Smash Run, I would like it if we're, like, given, like, a ton of maps, you know? We can choose a ton of places to choose from, wherever we want, like, because in Smash Run on the 3DS, there's only, like, one place you could be at. Like, there's only, like, one world in Smash Run. This time, they should have, like, 5 worlds in Smash Run. I think it would be perfect. So, I think Smash Run should return, but Smash Tour should be removed. And honestly, I think Sakurai probably doesn't like Smash Tour either, and he probably wants it removed as well. Because I just did not like Smash Tour. It was just not that good. And I think Sakurai understands people, you know. So yeah. My fourth prediction is stages. There needs to be new stages. Well, obviously, but I mean, they need to show off more of the New Donk City stage, because that stage, oh my god, that looks so amazing. Even if it's like only a little bit we've seen, I can still tell that stage is going to be amazing. New Donk City, like, they need to show off more of that, but they also need to show off more stages, because, you know, the only new stages that we have confirmation of is Moray Towers, the Great Plateau Tower, and a little bit of New Donk City. Other than that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's any other new stages, and the rest are returning. I think we need to, like, have a full... Because they did this back in the Wii U, like, back, like, 4 years ago, they did a Direct where they show... Where, you know, it's, like, the most famous Nintendo Direct they've ever made. And it's like Sakurai is, like, going over every new stage that's going to be in this game. I think that the same thing is going to be here. I think they're going to, like, do like a video slideshow. They're gonna go like, okay, here's a stage, here's a stage, here's a stage, and they're just gonna keep going on. Like, I honestly feel like that's what they'll do with the stages in this game. I really do think so, and it wouldn't surprise me if they did. So yeah, on to my 5th prediction, which, this is my biggest complaint about Smash 4. I hated this. I hated what Smash 4 did. My 5th and 6th predictions kind of go together, so I'm just gonna say them both at the same time. They need to improve Classic Mode. Classic Mode was terrible. Absolutely terrible in Smash 4, and it was kind of mediocre in Brawl. Smash 4, that's like my biggest complaint with Smash 4, is that I just did not like the Classic Mode. And there's a lot of reasons why. First off, why did they remove Target Test? And on top of that, they should go back to the Melee style Target Test, where everyone has their own unique Target Test. I've heard so much people who have requested for Target Test return. I have not heard one person say that they just want difficulty Target Test. No, everyone wants every character to have their own unique Target Test. And, like, it would be so amazing. And who knows, maybe even, like, for your Mii characters, they will have an option where you can create your own Target Test. Like, okay, that's a little bit asking for too much, but come on. Like, and 2 other modes that are just begging to be returned is Race to the Finish and Board the Platforms. I have no idea why they were taken out of Brawl. Race to the Finish was taken out of Brawl, and Board the Platforms was taken out of Melee. I feel like as each Smash game comes, they're removing one of those special bonus minigames, because, like, from Smash 64 to Melee, they removed Board the Platforms. From Melee to Brawl, they removed Race to the Finish, and from Brawl to Smash 4, they removed Target Test. Like, it's like a pattern. They should add all those back. There's no reason why they can't return. And it was not fun because, you know, the fun about Classic Mode was those little mini-games that you had in between. I liked, because it was a big break from, you know, okay, take a break, you know, just break these targets, you know, Race to the Finish and board those platforms, you know. It was a big break from, you know, fighting people, like, fighting characters. And there was a huge feature of Classic Mode, and now, when you play Smash 4's Classic Mode, all you really do is fight people each round. And it was just not that fun. And on top of that, the layout of Classic Mode was not good either. I kind of liked the 3DS version of Classic Mode just a bit better than the Smash 4, the Wii U Classic Mode, because I do like what they did where you can, like, choose paths. Like, it was a pretty cool feature, but honestly, I don't like any of that, like, special features. Like, just have Classic Mode, just have it like they did in Smash 64, Melee, and Brawl, you know. You don't need any of that fancy stuff. You don't need to, like, choose. I just like it when it's in an order. Because then just have a little special screen that says, versus whoever you're gonna verse. Like, I don't like any of that fancy stuff. It's pointless. It's stupid. Get rid of that stuff and add target test race to the finish and board the platforms. It's not that hard. Just do that. And yeah, I think that would really help with classic mode, and that's the best way to improve it. As for All-Star mode goes, I actually really liked All-Star mode in Smash 4. I actually think it was actually an improvement from Melee and Brawl. That might be controversial, but I actually like how you fight characters from when they were created. Because then that really felt like you were actually playing like the All-Stars. You know, you go from the oldest characters to the newer characters. And it was really cool to see that. And it was a really cool feature. And I would love to see the All-Star mode be taken in that feature again. That was a really cool feature to have. So yeah. That's really all I have to say about Classic mode. Sorry guys, I had to take care of something, so sorry for that weird skip. But anyway, I'm back. I just got done talking about Classic mode. So now let's go on to my 6th prediction. That is, well, I mean my 7th prediction. And that's an improved online mode. Brawls in Smash 4's online mode was terrible. It was god-awful. You guys cannot disagree with me. The online mode in Smash and Brawl in Smash 4 was terrible. Now that the Switch is more powerful and that it's got a good online feature that's going to be coming soon, there is going to be no reason for the online mode for this game to be crap. Because there should be no lagging issues, it should run perfectly well, and it's kind of weird how third-party games can run better with online mode than Nintendo's own game. Like that kind of seems weird, and you gotta fix the online mode for Smash. Online is supposed to be one of the big features of this game. You know, online mode is supposed to be one of the key selling points of this game because a lot of gamers love to play online. And if you don't have good online, it's just people aren't gonna be as enthused as they were going into this game. You need a better online mode for this game. It's definitely one of the biggest things you need to improve with this game. I don't know if they're going to show it off in this direct. I don't know if Sakurai's just going to come off and say, oh yeah, we got better online this time, but at least something about the online. Something that will make the online better. Because the online mode was just crap in Brawl and Smash 4. I've tried Brawl. I tried Brawl's online mode once, and it was god-awful. It was so awful to the point where it was literally unplayable. There was so much lag and frame drops. It was terrible. So, the online mode should be improved. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for online mode. Now we're getting into my last prediction. We're getting in to the big one. We're getting in to the mode that everyone is expecting, and I'm going to give my opinion on what will happen with this mode. My 8th and last prediction for this Nintendo Direct is story mode. Yes, the famous story mode. There hasn't been a proper story mode since Brawl 10 years ago. Will story mode be in this game? I'm gonna give my answer. It's gonna be hard to tell, because really, you will never predict what Sakurai will do. Sakurai could literally do the most crazy thing, or he will do the most stupidest thing. We really have no idea what Sakurai will do. It's either, like, I'm gonna say this right now, if story mode does not get revealed in this direct, then I'm gonna start losing hope with having a story mode, because I feel like if they wanted to announce story mode, I felt like that could have been a proper E3 reveal. Now, I've heard some people say that in the Ridley reveal trailer, people are saying that You know, the environment looks like something that could be shown off in a story mode. And honestly, looking at that footage, you know, I can honestly see where people are coming from. But really, I do understand why Sakurai is upset about, you know, about adding story mode. Because, you know, when he was adding story mode to Brawl, he wanted all the cutscenes to be special. And he didn't want all those cutscenes to be leaked. And he worked so hard on the cutscenes and just the whole story mode in general. But when it was all leaked out, it ruined the surprise. Sakurai was so disappointed because he wanted it to be a surprise, and it was just leaked out by people on the internet. And I understand if Sakurai does not, and I wouldn't even be surprised if Sakurai does not add story mode in this game. And I'm trying not to keep my hopes up with story mode because I can't get my hopes up because you never know what Sakurai's gonna do. I'm not saying that story mode's not going to happen. I've never said that. I'm just saying you never know. Sakurai could add it, or Sakurai could not. It's either make it or break it. And if he does, sure, okay, I'm going to freak out. But if he doesn't announce story mode in this game, in this direct, I just don't think it will be announced. Because I honestly felt like story mode would have just been a perfect E3 reveal. However, there's a Nintendo Direct coming up. There's still hope, and I have a feeling they're going to really dive really deep into these modes. And if they're going to be talking about modes, I feel like they will definitely at least want to bring up story mode. It doesn't even have to be a trailer. If they just say the word story mode, I would freak out. Like, they wouldn't even have to show any footage. If Sakurai just says, oh yeah, expect a story mode similar to Brawl. Like, I would freak out. Now, if we got an adventure mode like Melee, I would honestly be totally fine with that as well, because I really loved Melee's adventure mode, even if it was pretty short. It's just that, like, I just can't get my hopes up, because I'm not gonna be like everyone else who's expecting a story mode, because I don't know if Sakurai has changed his mind. He's really never hinted at story mode, besides that Ridley reveal. Other than that, we've really had no hint at story mode. So I'm not going to get my hopes up, because if there's no story mode, I'm not going to be disappointed. So that's what I'm going to do. But if there is a story mode reveal tomorrow, I'm going to be so happy, because, you know, I tried not to get my hopes up, and it worked. And, you know, if I don't get my hopes up, and it does end up happening, then that would be more hype. Because if you expect it and it doesn't happen, then you're just going to be disappointed. And it's just not going to be as fun if you don't expect it. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm just not going to expect a story mode. In fact, story mode is going to be at the back of my mind. I'm not even going to think about story mode. Honestly, what would come to mind at first would be just improved on the modes. And some stages, like, improvements to already existing modes, new stages, and new characters. That's all I'm going to expect tomorrow, but if we get story mode, it's over, and I would freak out. But then again, we don't know. That's my whole thing about story mode. So yeah, and that's my predictions for this game. So tell me what you tell me your predictions for this game in the comments down below. I would love to hear it, you know, because, oh my god, this game's gonna be so hype. I can't wait. Oh my god. Tomorrow just can't come any quick enough. Like, oh my god. Tomorrow's gonna be so hype. I swear to god. But yeah, tell me in the comments down below what you guys, you know, want to see out of this direct. Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll respond to as many of you as possible. Anyways, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next time.